Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video we have new comic book day pickups for August 11th, 2021. So I got them from my local comic shop. There's a couple books in here. There's probably about 10 maybe. But yeah, I read a few of them already. So we're just going to go through one by one and I'll show off my pick of the week at the end of the video. So first up we have Bunny Mask issue number 3 by Aftershock Comics. I really enjoyed the first issue. The second one was kind of weird. I didn't really feel like it was tied into the first one at all. Like, the artwork is really nice. And, there's a little bit of art for you guys there. But, yeah, I'm hearing some mixed reviews. Like, some people like it, some don't. But, yeah, I really enjoyed the first one. Didn't enjoy the second one, so hopefully this one pulls me back in. It's only going to be 5 issues, so I'm just going to stick it out for the full run. Alright, next one we have is Daredevil issue number 33. That's a pretty sweet looking cover. I got Daredevil's face like on fire pretty much. But yeah, this is a really great issue. I really enjoyed it. Marco Cicchetto was back on the art finally, because last issue was Mike Hawthorne and his art was kind of iffy. But yeah, Marco is really great at drawing Daredevil. And yeah, it was really awesome. I loved how they kind of like showed backstory on how Bullseye is like able to be in a bunch of places at once, able to like kill a bunch of people and like pretty much taking over New York. And yeah, we got to got to see a little bit of Matt in prison, and yeah, the ending was pretty cool. So looking forward to the next issue. All right, next up we have Spider-Man Spider's Shadow, issue number 5. This is the last one of the series by Chip Zdarsky, and yeah, I really was kind of hoping that it was going to go in a different direction than it did. Like, I really enjoyed like the first 3 issues, and then it's totally went in a totally different direction than I was expecting. Like, I kind of was hoping that like Peter would hold on to the Venom symbiote for the entire run and just be bad the entire time and start like killing all of the bad guys. But yeah, it didn't happen that way. It kind of did, but then it changed around like issue 3 or 4. But yeah, I'm kind of sad to see it ending. I was kind of hoping it would just continue on. But yeah, it was actually a really good issue. Alright guys, moving on, we have Daredevil again, issue number 33. This is the variant cover, the Marvel Duel. I guess it's like a mobile trading card game. So here's the variant cover. It's pretty sweet looking. But yeah, I never played the game. I just thought it looked really sweet. I love that costume on Daredevil right there. So I had to pick up this variant cover. Next issue we have is Silver Coin, issue number 5. This was supposed to be limited to 5 issues and then got pushed or extended into an ongoing series, which is really awesome. But yeah, I read this book. It was awesome. The first issue was really great, and then it started to get a little bit weird. Like, didn't really feel like we saw much of the coin at all. That like gave them like the powers in a way, and or like cursed them. But this one was really good. It showed backstory on how the coin became the way it is, and yeah, it was. I know it was Robbie's pick of the week on Pop Culture Philosophers. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book a lot. It was so good. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's pretty much like a one-shot. You could pretty much read this and have some backstory on what's going on in the other previous issues. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one a lot. It was great. Alright guys, so moving on, we have Defenders issue number 1. I have not read this one yet. I only picked it up because Silver Surfer is in it, and Doctor Strange. I don't really know much about the other characters. I guess this is like Betty Brant, Harpy or something like that. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with the other characters that are in this book. But I picked it up anyways just to see and give it a try. But yeah, the artwork is pretty sweet looking. Try to show some of it for you guys. That's not too much of a teaser or anything, but there you go. Pretty cool. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping this is good. Haven't read it yet, like I was saying. But fingers crossed it's a good series. I think it's only limited to like 5 issues too. I don't think it's an ongoing. I could be wrong. Alright, next up we have Campisi, I think, or Campisi, I have no idea. The Dragon Incident, issue number 1 by Aftershock Comics. But yeah, I don't really remember pre-ordering this. I think I just like saw like the solicitation and was like, oh, this is kind of like a mafia book with a dragon in it, so that seems kind of interesting. So I picked it up. Haven't read it yet, but yeah, the art is totally different from what you see on the cover. Totally different. Like it looks really really good on the cover there, but like it seems kind of blocky. Where's the good right here? Like as you can see, like the shirt's really like square, like straight lines, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't look very clean. It looks kind of rushed to me. But yeah, I was kind of hoping the cover art would match the interior art, but it doesn't really. But I'm still looking forward to it. And yeah, it seems kind of cool, like a mafia book with a dragon in it. Pretty sweet. Alright guys, we got 3 more to go. We have Batman 89, issue number 1 of 6. I believe this is written by the same person who wrote the movie Batman 89 with Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, and yeah, so same writer. It's just continuing on the series or from the end of the movie. But yeah, I flipped through it a bit just to look at the artwork, and it looks pretty sweet. Show you guys here. There's Batman flying in the air, and yeah, it looks really really cool. I actually really like the artwork. And yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I'm not too big of a DC guy, but I really enjoyed this Batman movie. So I figured why not pick up the series and just see what it's all about. But yeah, I love that cover too. That is so sweet. It looks pretty much just like Michael Keaton too. Can't tell if it's going to show up very well, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah, love this cover. I think we have 2 more books. This one is from AWA Upshot. We have Fight Girls issue number 2 by Frank Cho. He is the writer and the artist on this series. I am really really enjoying this book. It's really really cool. I like Frank Cho's artwork a lot. He really is a great artist. Kind of hoping to meet him one of these days. But yeah, that's yeah, I really like the artwork. It's really really sweet. And yeah, here's another little teaser page for you guys. Really cool. I definitely recommend picking up this series. And here's issue number 2. And I also picked this up last week. Not All Robots. That was awesome. I really really loved that book last week. But yeah, really cool cover too. So yeah, Frank Cho is the writer and the artist. Can't wait to read this book and see what is in it. Alright, so the last one we have is Kiss, Phantom Obsession issue number 1 by Dynamite Comics. So you know, this is cover A. There's like a bunch of variants that they were showing off in the back, I remember. Like, there's a little bit of the variants, and then you flip it over, and then there's a bunch more. It's pretty much just like black and whites and stuff like that. So, there we go. But yeah, I really love Kiss as a band. I've never picked up any of their comics before, so I'm kind of hoping this is actually a good series. And yeah, there's some interior artwork for you guys. It seems pretty interesting. The artwork is actually really good. And yeah, I really love Kiss. I love all their songs. So yeah, kind of interested to see what this is all about. I'm not too sure if it's ongoing or just 5 issues. I just saw it on the shelf. I never actually like did any research on it. I just saw it on the shelf, so picked it up. And yeah, hopefully it's good. But yeah, so my pick of the week is, I know Daredevil came out this week, and usually my pick of the week when Daredevil comes out is Daredevil. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna steal Robbie's pick. I'm gonna have Silver Coin issue number 5 by Image Comics. This is really cool. It was pretty much like a one-shot. You can read this and without reading the previous 4 issues and know what's going on. And yeah, it's really great backstory. I love the characters. Like the artwork was amazing. This cover too. Like you got that goat with a blood mouth on him. This guy is really cool in the series. You got like the little like zombies, I guess. But yeah, it is such a great issue. It brings me back because I remember that issue number 1 with the guitar pick. That was really sweet. And yeah, it just like pretty much this one and that one were the best in the series, so definitely pick this up. It is awesome. It is pretty much good enough as its own, and yeah, you will not be disappointed. So let me know in the comments what you picked up for New Comic Book Day, and yeah guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Give this video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.